back to Big Math Ideas, Chapter 5, Lesson 4 of the Grade 5 workbook. Today we're going to be multiplying decimals and whole numbers and seeing what we get. We already did a little bit of this yesterday with our modeling examples. Some of us used modeling, some didn't. Please do whatever works for you on that. So it says complete the table. 3 times 4. If it wants me to do repeated addition, what am I doing, Carly?
You either add 3 4 times or 4 3 times.
Exactly. Just write a number adding that many times. And all that means is 3 times 4. So there's 4 3's being added. So instead of writing that out every time we use it, we just say 3 times 4 instead. The value of 3 times 4 is going to be 12. 8 times 3. I'm going to do 3 eighths. The value of 8 times 3 is going to be 24. All right, our next one is 77 times 5. So I'm going to write 5 77s. Woo, 77 times 5. I can't do that in my head, so over here I'm going to do my 77 times 5 and set it up just like I did my other ones. This is my ones place, this is my tens place. So 5 times 7 is 35, carry my 3. Oh, I wrote that wrong. There we go. 35, carry the 3. 7 times 5 is 35, plus that 3 is going to be 38. And then I'm going to cross out that 3 because I already used it, and I used my ones place. Oh, there we go. Guys, I did it wrong. 77 times 5 is just 385. You don't need a tens place because you're not multiplying by multi-digits. 385 should be your answer. All right, look ahead. Use the products above to complete the table. So 0.3 times 4 is the same thing as 3 times 4, right?
Yeah.
What's the one thing that's different here? Raise your hand. Easton, what's different?
It's moving over a place value.
Yeah, it's going to move over one swoop, but it should be the same thing. So actually, it's 0.3 plus 0.3 plus 0.3 plus 0.3. And then the value of it is going to be 12, except I'm making up for one swoop, so it actually ends up being 1.2. Because this is in the tenths place, and 10 only has 1 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what place value is the 8 in here? Easton, what place value is that?
100.
Hundredths. Very good. And how many zeros are in 100, Easton?
2.
2. So it's going to be 2 swoops on this one. 8 times 3 is 24, but I'm doing 0.08 times 3. 0.08, 0.08, and 0.08. Ends up being 24 with 2 swoops. It should be 0.24. And then I have 7.7 plus 5. What place value is the 7 in? Brinley? The one after the decimal point. The tenths place, how many zeros are in 10? 1. So we're going to do one swoop at the end of this problem. 77 times 5 is 385, but I need you to write 7.75 times. All right, and then my answer should be 385, but then I have one swoop due to this here, so one swoop back ends up being 38.5. All right, next it asks you what pattern do you notice in the placement of the value of the decimal point. All I want to show you is that if you're multiplying by, like, let's say 31 hundredths, however many swoops it takes to get to the end of the number to make it a whole number is how many swoops you have to do. That's your hint. So instead of having to know that this is the hundredths place, to take the decimal and make it whole, you have to do 2 swoops. So then on the answer, you have to do 2 swoops. All right, on the back. On the back, we have 2.4 times 7. So I'm going to stack them. 4 times 7 is 28. I need to carry my 2. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 2 is 16. And how many swoops do I need to make up? Hold up your fingers. It should be 1. There's only one swoop here to make this a whole number, and 4 is only in the tens place, so it should be only one swoop. So then what's my answer?
16.8.
Good, 16 and 8/10. Number 2 says 6 times 0.53. I'm going to stack them and do it again. 3 times 6 is going to be 18. Carry that 1. 5 times 6 is 30. Plus 1 is 31. And then I have 5.3. 3 is in the tens place, so how many swoops am I doing? Raise up your fingers. Show me how many swoops. It should be 1. There's only one number past the decimal point, so there's only one swoop. So 31.8. 34 times 7.2. Now I need my tens place. 1 and 10. My 1, 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 7 is 28. Then I'm moving on to my 10 spot. I put a 0 placeholder. 2 times 3 is 6. And 7 times 3 is 21. 8, 14, 4. All right, I have 2, 4, 4, 8. How many swoops do I need to do? Put up the fingers. Check what place value past the decimal is. Since it only needs to go 1 to become a whole number, I'm only doing 1 swoop. All right. Ooh, excuse me. I feel tired. 7 times 0.81. I'm going to set this up again. 1 times 7 is 7. 8 times 7 is 56. I'd like to show you right over here, from the decimal point to the end, I need to do 1, 2 swoops. So then over here, I need to do 1, 2 swoops. 5.67. All right. E.15 times 3, I need to stack these. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry that 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. And 8 times 3 is 24. How many swoops past the decimal point is this?
1.
2. There are 2 numbers past the decimal point, so I need to do 2 swoops. 24.45. Yes, Ryan?
I just had to do it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, next up I have 1.45 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Carry that 2. 4 times 5 is 20. Plus 2 is 22. Carry that 2. 1 times 5 is 5. Plus 2 is 7. How many swoops are after the decimal point? Easton. If I have the number 1.45, how many numbers are after my decimal point? 2. So then I do 2 swoops, opposite direction, 7.25. $4.68 times 4. Stack them. 4 times 8 is 32. Put the 3 up here. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 3 is 27. Carry the 2. 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 2 is 18. 1872. Put up a finger for how many numbers are past the decimal point in this number. 4.68. How many numbers are past the decimal point? I should see all 2s. There are 2 numbers past the 4 past the decimal point. 0.68. So then we do 2 swoops down here. It should be 18.72. And then I'm going to estimate 2 to make sure this is right. So 4 times 4 is 16, right? Is 18.72 close enough to 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is probably right. Next, I have 23.11 times 19. I've got my 1's place and my 10's place. I'm putting my placeholder 0. Thank you. 1 times 9 is 9. 9 times 1 is 9. 3 times 9 is 27. Carry the 2. 2 times 9 is 18. Plus 2 is going to be 20. Moving on to the tens place, get rid of anything you don't need. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. And then I need to add the 2 of them. So I have 9. 0, add a 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. 3 and 4. And then when I look at the decimal point here, how many numbers are past the decimal point? Cadence, how many numbers are after the decimal point here? 2. So I'm doing 2 swoops. Good job. 2 swoops because there are 2 after the decimal point. So your answer should be 439.9. All right. 439.09, I should say, 900ths. So what I'd like to point out, again, I'm estimating 23 is almost 25. 25 times 20, is that going to be about 440?
Yeah.
Yes, that is a realistic one. All right. Next up, which equation is not true? 40 times 15 is 600. So 4 times 15 I know is 60 with a 0 on the end. This is true. 40 times 1.5. So I have 40 times 15 is 600. And if I move the decimal point back one place, what number does that become?
16.
60. So this one's true. 0.4 times 15 should also be 60. So let's see if this is true. 40 times 0.15 is 6. 4 times 15 is 60.
No.
Let's see. 4 times 15 is 60. So then it's 600 if it's 40 times 15, right? Then I have to go back to. That one seems to be true. Strange. I'm pulling out my math key to make sure, to check which one we're doing wrong here. All right, let's try C again. Four times 15 equals 60, right? How many swoops do I have?
1.
1. Oh! There's my problem. Fill in C. Alright, then we're going to scoot down to number 12. Write a decimal multiplication equation represented by the model. Each of these is worth 10 out of 100, right? So I have 10, 20. So I have 0.2. And how many times do I do 0.2?
3 times.
There's 3 groups of it, which should be 0.6 or 6/10 or 60 out of 100. Same thing. Match your pelicans. 0.2 times 200. So 2 times 2 is 4. And it has 2 swoops on the end of it. So if I'm already at 0.2, 1, 2, this answer should be 20. What? 40, excuse me. 2 times 2 is 4. 40. Connect your pelicans. Pelicans. All right, 2 times 25 is 50. I have it right here, but it has 2 zeros, so I need to scoot it 2 over. So this one must be 50. Match your pelicans. 4 times 15 is going to be 60. And then I have 2 zeros, so I got to scoot it back that way. So it looks like this answer is going to be 60. Match your pelicans. 2 times 35 is 70, but it has this before it, so I need to go back this way, but then it's times 200, so I go back to the other way. My answer should be 70, so match your pelicans. All right, very good. Yes, Easton?
Can I go use the bathroom?
Yes, please do. Alright, you ran twice around a rectangular city block that is 14 hundredths of a mile long and 6 hundredths of a mile wide. How far did you run? So you ran around the rectangular city block. So this whole thing is 0.14 on this side and 0.06 on this side. So 0.06 plus 0.06 is what? Alexis,
Please unlock the device to continue.
Harper.
what's 0.6 times 0.6? Excuse me, plus 12. I need to keep this the same place value. Everyone should be writing in their books as I'm writing, so you have examples to come back to. With our hands to ourselves. And then 0.14 plus 0.14 ends up being 0.28. Add them up. 2 plus 8 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. So you should be running 4 tenths or 40 hundredths of a mile. You ran 12 times around a rectangular city block that is 0.2 miles long and 0.1 mile wide. How far did you run? Let's find out. 0.1 plus 0.1 is 0.2. 0.2 plus 0.2 is 0.4, which is 0.6 per lap. But you ran 12 times, so 12 times 6 is 72. How many swoops do I have?
What?
1, so it should be 7.2 miles. Next up, it says you buy 4 6-packs of bottled water. Each bottle contains 16.9 fluid ounces. How many fluid ounces of water do you buy? So each of these is 16.9. So what do I have to multiply 16.9 by, Easton?
So
How many bottles are there?
24. There's 6 there times. Oh, you buy 6 packs, so
You were right on that first one, by the way. You can do 4 times 6 first, or you can do 16.9 times 6 and then multiply it by 4. I like what you did, though, of multiplying it by 24. So we're going to do 24 times 16.9, and I'm going to do my 1s and 10s spot. 10s place gets an automatic 0. 9 times 4 is 36, carry that 3. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 3 is 27, carry that 2. 1 times 4 is 4, plus 2 is 6. Next up, we're in our tens place. I already have my placeholder 0. Cross out anything you don't need. 9 times 2 is 18, carry the 1. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13, carry the 1. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And then I need to add them all up, so then I would have 6. 8 and 7 is going to be 15, carry that 1. 6 plus 4 is 10, carry that 1. And then I have 1 swoop. Should be 405.6 fluid ounces. Which makes sense. If each of these is about 20, each pack is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. And if there's 4 6-packs of them, that's 4 times 120. It's going to be 480. So, yep, we're in the right ball game. All right. You drank 10 bottles. How many fluid ounces of water do you have left? So, what's 10 times 16.9? Easton. You ready for this? If it's multiplied by 10, all you got to do is move the decimal like we used to do a couple chapters ago. So, 405.6 minus 169 bottles, 0.0. 6 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 9 you can't do. Take away from 4 it becomes 3. 10, take away from 10 becomes 9. 15 minus 9 is 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 236.6 fluid ounces. Alright, next you're going to do 2, 4, and 6. Flip to the back. We are not doing number 12. You are doing 13 and 14.
Oh, easy.
I will do 11 with you.
Can we do 10?
One second. I will do 7 with you. You are doing 8. You are doing 10. And actually, I want you to do 7 too because I'm doing 11 with you, which is 2 different parts. So you are doing 7, 8, 10, 13, 14 on this back. On the front, you are doing 2, 4, and 6. All right, so we're going to do number 1 together. We have 9.8 times 2. I'm going to stack them and multiply them. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 1 is 19. And then, Easton, how many numbers come after my decimal point here?
1,
1, and it's in the 10th spot, so how many swoops am I doing?
2,
It's in the 10th spot, honey.
still 1.
How? Yes, there's 1 in the 10th spot, so how many zeros does 10 have in it? 1. So that's how we know. So your answer should be 19.6. Next, we have 82 times 1.1. I'm going to make my 1's place and my 10's place, put down my placeholder 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 8 is 8. And then I'm in my placeholder down here. I'm crossing on my 1's place because I'm done with it. In my 10's place, I have my 1 times 2, which is 2. 1 times 8, which is 8. And then I have to stack them and add them. So it's going to be 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. And then looking at this, what THS spot is this in? Carly, this 1, what place value is this second 1 in? Tenths. It is 1 spot after decimal point. There is 1 0 in 10. Therefore, we are doing 1 swoop. Your answer should be 90.2.
Homework is really
Next up, we have 2.39 times 57. I'm going to set it up just like my others. I have my 1's place and my 10's place. 10's place needs a placeholder 0. 9 times 7 is going to be 63. I need to carry my 6. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 6 is 27. Carry my 2. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 2 is 16. And I'm on to my 10's place. Cross out anything you don't need again. 9 times 5 is 45. Carry the 4. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 4 is 19. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11. I need to stack them and add them. 3 plus 0 is going to be 3. 7 plus 5. I'm borrowing 3 from the 7. Sorry, I'm borrowing 3 from the 5. So I get 12. Carry my 1. 6 plus 9 is 15. Plus the 1 I carried is going to be 16. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And drop the 1 down. All right, now looking at this number, we have 2.39. Orion, what place value is the 9 in? The 9 is in the 1 spot. Hundredths. How many zeros are in 100? 2. How many numbers come after the decimal point? 2. So I will be doing 2 swoops. Everything says to do 2, so I'm going to go back 2. Your answer should be 136.23. All right, go to the back.
Miss Anderson, you know what I forgot again today?
Find the perimeter of the microscope slide. Means we're going around the edges. We are not finding the inside. Perimeter means going around. So I'm going to, you can multiply or add them, whatever is easier for you. I'm going to do 7.5 plus 7.5. It's going to be 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15. Drop that decimal point like it's hot. 2.5 plus 2.5. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry my 1. 2 plus 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. Drop that decimal point like it's hot. And then we have 15 plus 5 is, what's the perimeter, everyone?
20.
It's going to be 20 centimeters. You're lucky your book's labeling this for you. If you have a test, please make sure you put the label with it too, or else I have to mark it wrong. You are going to do number 10 on your own. All right, number 11, dig deeper. A landscaper digs a rectangular region for a garden. The length is a 1-digit whole number of meters. What is the least possible area? So it's 1 digit, means can it be 10?
No.
No. Can it be 0? No. So the least possible number that this could be is a 1-digit whole number. What is the smallest 1-digit whole number we have? 1. Just 1 whole digit, remember? So 1. So then 1 times 4.75 is what? 4.75, because it's just multiplying by itself. All right, the greatest it could be, it can't be 10, right? So what's the next greatest 1-digit whole number, Easton?
9.
Yeah, so let's do 9 times 4.75. 5 times 9 is going to be 45. I carry the 4. 7 times 9 is going to be 63. 63 plus 4 is 67. Carry my 6. 4 times 9 is 36. Plus 6 is 42. And then how many digits come after the decimal point here? How many numbers are after my decimal point to the right? 2. So I need to do 2 swoops. Then my answer should be 42.75 for the greatest. Alrighty. Thank you for working with me today.